But first, we need to find out what's going on the upside on this Monday. Ed, oh boy, I think it's another one of our favorite arts and crafts episodes of the upside, guys. And the berets are fantastic. I wouldn't have, if you'd asked me, would you guys rock the berets? I wouldn't have said yes, but I'm proven wrong. You are resplendent in your berets tonight, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, nice we had no idea there were berets included in the school here.
I thought everyone was going to wear berets.
Yeah, was that not the idea?
Not so much.
Just us. All right. Well, here we are at the Vancouver Island Art School of Art. Or Visa, as it's known.
Yeah.
The good Visa. The one without the
heavy rates.
Yeah, the heavy rates and the $10 minimum that I always pay. So
it's been going for 20 years, and we're in one of the classes here tonight, and Wendy is our instructor.
Right.
And
so right now
we're just getting warmed up right now.
Yeah, these are just warm-up strokes here, by the way. So
what do you got?
These are our warm-up strokes. Look at, read into them whatever you like. If you see something other than just strokes, then that's good.
Paint with water.
Paint with water. All right, we need to add more water.
I did something earlier, Eddie. I don't know if you saw this.
You went all commercial on this here.
The Chek graphics department. Watch out.
Yeah, really.
We haven't gotten that far yet. But we're going to be giving away a $100 gift card tonight, and Ed and I are going to have an art off.
Yeah, there's going to be an art off. You're right. We're going to be setting up the easels later on, and you'll have a chance to, actually the class here is going to have a chance to vote on who's got the best creation at that point. So. And I think if the early going is any indication, it's going to be a dead tie. There'll be no applause. Well, we'll measure it by applause. There'll be none for either one of us.
For sure. Yeah. But we're going to find out more about the Vancouver Island School of Art and check out some of these budding artists and have a chat with our new friend Wendy coming up on the upside tonight, Stace. Oh, by the way, if you want to get in on the art off, who do you think is going to have the better art tonight? The upside at checknews.ca to win the $100 gift card.
All right, the upside at checknews.ca. You guys know that paint is pain with a T, right? I think that's what's in the
Well,
it certainly is with us.
This is a little more enjoyable than the staining of my fence that I did on the weekend. I got to tell you that. That was painting. This is enjoyable.
Well, can't wait to see more of what you guys have in store for us. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Ed Bain is back for our look at our full weather forecast from Visa. Ed, take it away.
Yeah, the Vancouver Island School of Art. I don't know if you'd call it great, but I'll tell you what, for me, I'm kind of happy with this. This is Barbara. The last name?
Pagamiller.
And you've been a long-time student here at Vancouver Island School of Art. Yours is beautiful. Look at the pastel colors you've done there. We'll just hold that up for Steve to get a shot of that. Look at that. And you did all of that without wearing a tam.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
That's remarkable.
I know.
Once I got the tam on, then the creativity just seemed to kind of flow out of me.
I can see the whole outfit actually is elevating the whole experience for us all too.
It really is. But it's remarkable. This started as just a white sheet, and then we drew a line for the horizon. And then Wendy, our great instructor here, had us draw the Souk Hills. And then through mixing of paints and a lot of water, mixed in here, this is what we've created. It's remarkable.
And in a very short period of time, right? In about, 10 minutes?
Yeah, for you. I've been here since about 8 this morning, but you're a much quicker learner than I am. For sure. But it's very relaxing, this whole experience, and I think that's what you drew from it as well. That's why you keep coming back.
Absolutely. I started probably about 10 years ago, and I stopped for a while and then came back. I really love all the classes here.
Well, you're very good at it.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to learning more and, getting your entries here. If you want a $100 gift card toward one of the classes here at Vancouver Island School of Art, then you can just email us at theupside@checknews.ca, and then we're going to have Jeff and Ed's Art Off. This is Jeff's early sponsorship piece that he did prior to the big instruction that we got from Wendy here. But we're going to talk to Wendy and find out more about all of this and how you can be a part of it and feel those creative juices and relax, right? All right, and it's been kind of a relaxing day today, a little cooler today, a little more comfortable, so we'll go to the future cast and show you again. So, anyway, more to come on the upside, Stacey, more creative, creations, we hope, via the brush and the watercolors here, and the great instruction by Wendy, who you're going to meet here on the Upside very soon.
All right, that sounds great. I know you've got a masterpiece inside somewhere, Ed, and I'm sure we'll see it sometime
somewhere
soon.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. We'll see you after after a little bit. All right, the Monday edition of The Upside brought to you from the Vancouver Island School of Art. And Jeff, you certainly look the part, so we'll see if you can actually act the part a little bit later in your big art off.
I'm acting a little bit, but really nice, really relaxing is what's going on here tonight. Just a great group of students here tonight, and Wendy Welch is the instructor here this evening, and you've been going at this for a number of years.
20 years next year.
Yeah.
So
Tell us about how this, the school was created, and who gets involved, and how people can get involved today.
well, the school is for anyone. So you can take one course or you can take a program, and our students range from 18 to 80.
Wow.
So I loved playing school when I was a kid. and I would actually get kids in my neighborhood, like when I was 7, to come to my art school.
Oh. Really?
And I would line them up on the stairs, and I would give them homework, and they would come the next day. My mom said, I don't know how you can get kids to do homework.
Right.
But it was just a real natural for me.
Well, there'll be homework for Ed and I when we leave here.
There
Will be. Oh, geez, Wendy, that's not what I wanted to hear.
I hope you can do a landscape from your vacation.
Right. Okay, so we're going to just show what I did here last hour. This is Ed's down below, and this is mine here. And
notice the beautiful mixture of colors. That ocean isn't just blue.
Right.
It's violet and green.
Right.
And Ed has this beautiful kelp bed. He was quite advanced to have the kelp bed.
Well, I love that you're going to find a positive in anything we do here. The one thing that you pointed out to us and all the students here was to not draw the clouds, to just leave the clouds, because to draw them would sort of make a mess.
Yeah, they wouldn't look right. They'd look forced. So you just leave the white of the paper. And that's something that's really fun to do in watercolor, is you leave the white of the paper.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just have Steve have a look through here. I mean, is this all, students' work from the last little bit?
Yeah, this is all over the last year. And one of the things this shows you is that there's not one style of work at the school. We let students do their own way. Like even if you look at yours and Ed's, really different, even though you're both given the same instructions. So we really encourage people to do their own interpretation of whatever the subject matter is.
And our next piece that we're going to try to do, Wendy, I think you said is going to be something along these lines?
That's right, an aerial landscape of a farm. That's actually a tulip farm. Are you ready to do a tulip farm?
I'm going to tiptoe through the tulips with you, Wendy, for sure. How do people get involved? How do they sign up for classes? And, maybe they're like Ed and I, not a ton of skill. I mean, really, you're inviting everyone to get out here, give it a try. You're going to find something positive in what everyone does, including us.
I've been teaching for 30 years.
Right.
I know that everyone can paint.
Right.
It's just people have fear that they can't do it, but you just come, and like you said, it's very relaxing. And it's something you can do no matter what's going on in your life. You can always pick up a paintbrush and paint something.
So how do we get involved?
So you can look at the Vancouver Island School Art website and just sign up for a course, or if you're not sure what to take, you can also call the school and people will advise you what to take. Yeah.
Well, thanks for your patience with us. Thanks for having us here. Looking forward to trying the new landscape in just a bit. We're going to check out what Eddie's doing coming up here, but I want to remind you the Victoria Half Olympic and Sprint Triathlon's coming up this weekend, and they are looking for volunteers right now. In fact, if you have a group or a team that maybe is looking to fundraise, they're actually going to pay you to volunteer this weekend. Go to volunteervictoriatry@gmail.com, and I know our community steps up year after year after year to help out these types of events. So volunteervictoriatry@gmail.com. The art off is going to be coming up in just a bit. You've got a head start on me.
Sit down, my friend. Let's create again. Please have a seat. Let's try it again. Yeah, we're ready for, I'm not sure what this one is called, but that's the beginnings of the landscape.
Right.
Aerial perspective.
Aerial perspective.
All right, so that will turn into something fabulous.
So who's going to out-art the other? It's the upside of checknews.ca.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email.
That's
and the class here will...
Oh, sorry about that. So,
the class will vote at the end, but $100 gift card.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Is up for grabs.
I don't think that's what they had in mind when they started this class tonight.
We're going to get kicked out of here for sure.
The only two people ever to get expelled from art school.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, guys, thanks. Well, good luck. We'll see what you come up with next hour.
We turn things over to Ed and Jeff. And guys, I got to say, I want to know why we weren't invited to that wedding. And then I take a look at us and I think, maybe that's why.
Yeah, I don't think we would have really blended in with the rest of the NHL players. Particularly.
We had an extra tam for Paul, though. Had we, all could have.
I offered to MC it. I said, I got a great high sticking joke but they already had somebody.
Hey, Paul, wasn't the Biebs in town? Wasn't Justin Bieber in town?
Okay, so we got word that Ryan Reynolds and Justin Bieber were in town, but we couldn't confirm either of those. What I can confirm is that neither of those two were at the local on Friday, because I was out there trying to get autographs myself.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet, eh? Hockey cards.
Biebs.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for Biebs. Yeah. I love that. Well, we are at the Victoria, Vancouver Island
School of Art.
Visa. Yeah. Where are we exactly, Wendy?
Vancouver Island School of Art.
I got a little flustered there, Wendy. Jeez.
Well, I think we're so zenned out from painting. We're not really we're not our usual sharp selves because we're too zenned out. That's the beauty of this activity, is it just calms you right down. Look at everybody. Everybody's just calm. And
you fell asleep.
I did. It was fantastic. I feel great now. But you're right.
The only art school in Victoria that will then we're going to get kicked out of it.
I fell asleep as opposed to the audience for a change.
All right, so Paul, we're going to take you over here because we created last hour. This is
Vancouver Island
look at this
School of Art.
As Jeff's fridge at home,
now,
and the kids' paintings are up. Which is
who
Jeff's
did which?
And which is Ed's?
What do you think, Paul?
Okay, so
and lower.
What's going on the top one? Is that a mountain with water below it, or is that a Ogopogo?
Yes. You
They're
captured
both,
it.
They're both. It's not Ogopogo. They're both the same. Souk Hills, water, sky, and clouds. So they're both the same scene, if you will.
I mean, they're both stunning in their own right. I'm going to go with Ed's is on top, Jeff's on the bottom.
Well, you are incorrect. Yes, it's the reverse of that. I know. It's
currently we're
no one
working.
is more surprised at how well that turned out than me.
Currently, we're working on.
This is a daffodil farm.
A daffodil farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So this is what.
Oh, geez, it's smeared.
I've done the rarely seen seaweed tulip, or the tulip farm.
And I started a portrait of Paul on skates.
Yeah.
But I smudged your face a little bit there.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you know what? I've never looked thinner, at least.
There's that.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you lost the LBs for sure. I'll clean this up a little bit for you.
Man.
All right, guys. Okay, keep up the great work. And Ed, I don't know if this broadcasting thing doesn't work out. You got a pretty good career in art. Looks pretty darn good, I'd say. So.
That just might be my new thing. Just setting up shop at SO and selling my art. That's what I'm going to do.
Go.
I love it. All right, thanks, guys. We'll check in with you both in a little bit. And to Mr. Ed Bain, he and I were walking along in that pride party. Oh, Jeff there as well. And I see you've got the rainbow colors looking strong there, fellas.
Well, yeah, I do. And, it's funny, on the queue this morning, I was playing I Can't Dance by Genesis, and I said I really related to that song
in honor
today
of me,
because
I believe,
I tried. And you were getting it done, and this guy here, he's a dancing machine. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, well, here we are painting up a storm, Paul, at the Vancouver Island School of Art. This is Debbie, who's been tolerant enough to sit beside me. 3 other people have moved, and you haven't, so I appreciate that.
No worries.
Now, we're doing together, everybody's doing the same thing, so maybe you can tell everybody at home what we're doing here.
We're doing a tulip festival, but an aerial view, and we're trying to make it really live. Yeah. And we're just adding in the sky right now.
Yours is much more vibrant than mine. I've almost done like the pastel tulip field, which I don't think really exists, does it?
Well, they could.
In my world, I guess it does.
Yeah. We're trying to make it vivacious, alive. Yeah.
Well, you know what? And Wendy is such a great instructor. You can make it whatever you like. There's no sort of, there's no judgment here. Everything seems to work out somehow.
It all works out. Yeah. It all works out.
All right. Well, good. All right. Well, thanks, Debbie. We'll leave you to it there. The up dog is busy working on his, and I'll try to, complete mine in the next little while. But we've got a forecast again, very similar to what we had yesterday. Temperatures probably in the low 20s here for most of this week. Here's the futurecast. Not a ton going on there. So what's happened to you?
They took my art away.
Took your art away.
They took my art away.
Wow. Look at that. Art removal for bad behavior. Well, you were jumping the gun. That's
early activation.
Early activation. Premature activation. Okay. To the sin bin with you, my friend. Whew. Should be an interesting upside, Paul.
Whew. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Hey, I just want to know, because you've been asking us to maybe rank some of your paintings, what would you rank your own painting there at? That's the way we like to.
I'm surprised it looks like anything. So I'm delighted with the fact that it's somewhat recognizable. I mean, this one is not complete yet. This is the Daffodil Aerial View Farm, which when I'm done, it'll look exactly like you'll go, wow, what is that, Amsterdam? Yeah. But unlike the art school goon over here,
yeah, right.
They have not revoked my art yet.
Yeah, you might want to find a new buddy in the class they're at if you want to get higher grades. Just saying.
I think you're right.
All right, lads. Well, thank you very much. We'll check in with both of you again for the Upside, and coming up, it is Upside time as we turn things over to Leonardo and Michelangelo. How's it going down there, fellas?
Oh, geez, we are doing. You know what? They're really patient with us, Paul. That's what I can say. There's a lot of patience here at the Vancouver Island School of Art. But Ed, you've admitted this is very relaxing. You've enjoyed this.
Yeah, I did. I find this completely relaxing.
Yeah.
Unlike the high stress of being with you night after night. This is exactly what I needed.
This is what you needed. And Wendy Welch is the instructor here. Let's talk about this great school and sort of, it's 20 years old, how it was formed and how people can get involved today.
Well, I started the school because I think everyone's life could be better if they have art in it. Right. And I grew up doing art all the time, and when I was in my 20s, I thought everyone did art when they went home. And when I found out that wasn't true, I thought, how could you not do
What kind of world are we living in?
This is wrong. Because I really believe that everyone could do art. And so I thought, well, I'll start a school where beginners or people more advanced, like anybody could go into a class. So in a typical class, we have people who've never done art and then people who have some experience. And it all mixes really well together.
Do you think that after Ed and I have been here that everyone can actually do art?
Yes, well, you guys were skeptical, and look at the kelp bed and the watermelon field.
Watermelon field. Oh, Wendy.
The tulip field.
The tulip field. Oh, geez. So this is for everyone from 18 to whatever age.
A student who's 94.
I love that. Yeah. How do people get involved? And if you're at home and you're feeling a little intimidated, we have felt so welcome by yourself and the other students here. How do people get involved? They if they're nervous, just give you a call or go online and sign up for a class.
And we also have one-day workshops or 3-hour workshops if they want to try it out. And we also have online drop-in watercolor Mondays, and on Wednesdays draw by drawing, so you can just try out a 2-hour session online, and gives you an